You held a fundraiser, a big fundraiser with President Biden here in Boston on Friday night to help Raphael Warnock. The Senate runoff is in 2 days, but early voting and mail-in voting in Georgia has been severely limited compared to last year. Are you still confident Democrats can add one more seat to the Senate?
Look, Raphael Warnock is a good man, and he fights hard for the people of Georgia. He has delivered on capping the cost of insulin and on helping get the president to the right place on canceling student loan debt.
Do you think?
I think those are things that have broken through and matter. I talked to him not long ago, and he said people come up to him, and those are the two things they talk about. They talk about the cost of insulin and appreciate his help, and they talk about what those student loans are doing to him and appreciate his help.
We're going to continue with a little bit of a lightning round of questions. First one, should the MBTA oversight be moved from the Department of Public Utilities?
Yes.
That was easy.
It was really easy. San Francisco police are about to deploy robots that can kill. Is that a good idea or a bad idea?
It is a very bad idea. Could I have option 3 there? That's a terrible idea.
All right, and you said you'll be running for re-election again in 2 years. No chance, zero chance we'll see you as a presidential candidate?
Joe Biden, yes, I will be running for re-election, and Joe Biden will be running for re-election, and I will support him. He is.
But if he doesn't, would you ever run?
He is.
Okay, we're not going to go there, clearly. Should South Carolina replace New Hampshire as first in the nation primary, which is what the president wants?
I don't think that's quite right. I think what the president wants is that we get both of them, and Iowa's the one that drops out. I think that's what I've heard. But what that describes is this has kind of been in flux. The underlying point being, look, as Democrats, we really need to make sure that as we work through that presidential nominating process, that we are getting states that represent a lot of different folks.
Who told you that it was New Hampshire and South Carolina together?
That was how I understood it.
Did it come from the president himself or one of his people?
I have not spoken with the president about that.
She'll have the opportunity potentially soon. But
Yes,
will Donald Trump be indicted before the 2024 primaries?
Look, I don't have any inside information about it, but boy, when I keep following what's going on here, I gotta say, it's looking not very good for the former president.
It's certainly very possible, you think?
You know, I was really impressed that Merrick Garland decided to put an independent special prosecutor. He's done everything he can to make clear that this is not about politics, and that's how it should be. I also think it's really impressive that the guy that he put in it is a war crimes prosecutor.
We'll see what happens. Our thanks again for Elizabeth Warren for dropping by.